How you doing? Stephen Ming here with HomeTeam Inspection Services. Hope you're all doing well. I'm continuing our series about what's an inspection report today. Today we're going to talk about the lot and grade. The first part of that section, it talks about what type of topography the house sits on. Is the lot level? Is it lightly sloped? Is it hilly or terraced? And then after that, we talk about, is there adequate drainage? I don't have to tell you that water can be very detrimental to many homes. Improper drainage can cause foundation issues, issues with the siding, flooding inside the crawl space or basement, stuff like that. Just to name a few. I've even had someone who told me that they've had water go towards the foundation, a slab foundation, and because there's a crack, the water creeps in through the crack and comes up and ruins the hardwood floors. So these are all things to be aware of. So let's talk about some of these scenarios we need to look for. So one of the first things we look at is the driveway, and we're looking to see how the drainage is for the driveway. Being a driveway is a solid surface that is impermeable. It's going to carry water wherever it wants to based upon the slope. In this particular case, we have a driveway coming down from the street. And this comes down, and it looks like it probably drains pretty decently. But we do have an area over here that may be a little bit low. And there's some tell signs that there may be some water issues. We can see the garage door is damaged in this area. I will say there's a little bit of a lip there, which can help. But apparently there's enough of a splash that it's causing a problem. So that's definitely something we would write up. Okay, something else we're going to look at is how the soil is around the foundation. This is a foundation that's a basement, and so we need to make sure, particularly with basements and crawl spaces, that the grading is appropriate. So we have native soils right here, and we need to see how are the soils up against the house. Is it good to move the water away from the structure? So we have to be careful because in this particular instance, we have leaves and mulch up against the house. Leaves and mulch and any type of organic matter, potting soil even, it can actually cause there to be moisture issues near the house because it's so porous. So we need to make sure that the soil beneath it, the good clay stuff that we have here in Georgia, is higher up against the house than it is away from the house to have proper drainage. So that needs to be considered. Oftentimes when we make an evaluation about the proper grade, we won't answer that question until we've had a chance to look at the crawl space or the basement, because that's going to be the ultimate determination if there's proper grade or not. Sometimes a lot can look perfectly fine until you go inside and you see all the moisture issues that have presented themselves in the crawl space or basement. So we'll a lot of times leave this section blank until we check out those areas. So that's going to sum up this week's video. Look forward to doing another one next week. If you need a home inspection, give us a call. Stephen Ming at HomeTeam, 678-293-8474. Fast, trusted, accurate. That's the HomeTeam promise.